of applause for Bishop Gabriel Kamau from the House of Fame. Makofi kwake tafadhali. Asante sana Bishop. Naona you did your homework. You understood the theme very well and aligned your sermon with it. And our theme for today, that which is measured improves, and that which is measured and reported with data improves exponentially. And as one of the fathers of modern management, Peter Drucker, said, if you can't measure it, you can't manage it. And that is why we are here today to track our performance. Today we are signing the performance contracts, which are signed at the beginning of every financial year, and it is an important venture, as we had discussed and talked about earlier. So we are here for a very, very important and significant event. And to tell us more about that, I'd like to call the head of the Governance Service Delivery Unit, who is also the head of the Performance Management Unit, Dr. Christopher Omwea, the Special Advisor to the Governor on Performance Management. But before Dr. comes, allow me to let you know that we are live on all the pages, including Dr. Kahiga's Facebook page, and now also that this event is being graced by His Excellency, the Deputy Governor David Kinanire. Please also go to the Facebook page. We are sharing the links and all the departmental pages. We are streaming live this particular important event. Otherwise, karibuni sana. Ladies and gentlemen, mabibi na mabwana, tunawashukuru kwa subira yenu. Na sasa tunaanza hafla hii rasmi. Dr. Christopher, njoo tueleze zaidi why we are here. Remember, he headed the reforms in the judiciary. He introduced performance contracting when he was in the judiciary, and when he joined the family at the county government of Nyeri, he ensured that the organizational culture here at the county government of Nyeri will be keen and key in tracking performance. Dr. Omwea, asante sana. Karibu. Tumpigie makofi, tafadhali. Asante.
Good morning. Bwana asifiwe. Yeah, Your Excellency, the Deputy Governor, all protocols observed. This is an important event. And first of all, before I give my brief remarks, is to introduce the officers who have made us to be here. Can the Governor Delivery Unit kindly stand up so that we can recognize you? Yeah, from this side, we have Patrick Mewe Washira, who is a performance analyst. We have Nancy Kirigo Maina, performance analyst. Then on that side, we have Maxwell Mwangi, who is an attaché. We have Patrick Maina Mwangi, who is an intern. Catherine Mukami, an intern. Then we have Alfonso Jero, who is an attaché. That is the officers, Your Excellency, who did very, very thorough work to ensure that we'll be able to be here today. Otherwise, our speaker today, the church minister, he has done very thorough work. I believe he has done a very thorough research on performance contracting process. I'll be very brief that this process started way back in the year 2004 in the national government, when the government realized that the officers were not giving results from their strategic intents. So when President Kibaki did appoint a committee to do a research on what was going on in the East Asian countries, the so-called the Asian tigers, they were already on performance contract. It was important that when you plan to do something at the results, and that's where we got the concept of what gets measured, gets done, that we were told by Carol. And this gentleman, Edward, who was an engineer who was sent to go and do reconstruction of the Second World War in Germany, in Japan. And when he went there, he came up with the concept of what gets measured, gets done. And from there, the government of Kenya came up with the pilot test of 12 companies who are not doing very well. And Your Excellency, within 6 months, they were able to get to give a result of 200% pre-tax profit. That's how now the government rolled the performance process to the MDAs, which included ministries, departments, and agencies of the government. Otherwise, from there, we have been having the process, and in the national government, they are having the 20th cycle. As a country, this is the 5th cycle. Can we have a clap for that? Now, my few remarks, which I'm just jotted down here, is to say this is your day as you have gathered here to sign the performance contracts for the year 2025-2026. And unlike other years, Your Excellency, today we are having the departments and the water companies for the first time signing together the performance contracts. As a historic event, we are assembled here today to ensure that even over and above signing of the PC, we also interact with the water companies, because I know even many of us here had not seen the chairmen of the various companies, water companies. They have been hearing about Nyawasco, Tawasco, and so forth. But as we meet together here, for Your Excellency, we are also having that, removing the social distance from each other and working as a team of the Nyeri County. Because whatever we do here, where 70% of the work we do on a daily basis is service delivery to wananchi. So as a county, this is the 5th cycle, and the county staff has transformed. They have embraced a performance culture. Nowadays, Your Excellency, whichever department you go, even water companies, everybody is talking, what are my targets? Where am I supposed to deliver the results? What have I not done? Can I come with a critical path analysis to ensure that all my targets are met as scheduled? So that culture is there. Everybody, when you come to the office, you know what to expect to do on that day and when you are supposed to report. So now we are having a culture of business unusual. We have transformed the county to a county that delivers results and on timely basis. So you are able now to work and have our strategic intents as water companies and the departments. We have to know on a daily basis and even the beginning of the year, where are we? What our strategic intents? Where do we want to be by the end of the year? And how do we go there? Because unless we have our strategic intents, then it becomes difficult to plan for your results. And if you don't plan to have a roadmap on where you are going, we say, if you don't know the road taking you there, any road can lead you there. So we now need to have a strategic intent. That is why we have been enabled the departments and water companies to embrace a performance culture that has a sense of purpose and priority for the results. As I conclude my brief remarks, Your Excellency, as a county, the managers are able to make rational decisions and very quickly and timely. The managers have become innovative and they have new ideas on the service delivery to wananchi. And they have built a transformational working culture of doing business unusual. Those are my brief remarks, Your Excellency. And now I welcome the MC to tell us now the direction. Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Dr. Christopher Mwea. A round of applause. Let us give him a hearty clap for the insights as to what we are doing today and why. We'd also seen Honorable Gibson Wahinya, MC Dedan Kimathi, improves exponentially once it is tracked and or component of the PCs this time around, and austerity or cost-cutting measures have. We will start with the water service providers before we go to the departments. As Nyawasco is signing the PC, Of course, even officers from Nyawasco who are here, HR officers and every officer from Nyawasco, we acknowledge you and thank you for coming. You're part of this process. The ones here at the podium are the signatories that are appending their signatures. We'll be followed by Omwasco, who will prepare to come. So those will retain at the podium are Waziri and the chief officer. They will remain. And I will call out the names of the signatories from Omwasco to follow and be part of this process. Njama, Nyeri, Mohoro, I see you as well. Are you live? I see you with the live streaming gadget. Asante sana, thank you. So we are also live on all departmental pages on Facebook, including His Excellency, the Deputy Governor's page, David Kinanire, and the Governor's page, Dr. Kahiga. Yes. All right, I'm well guided by the performance analysts that after this, we take our photo so that they don't have to go back and come back again for the photo. Isn't it, Patrick? Okay. Okay, we are also live on YouTube, County Government of Nyeri YouTube channel. We are live there. And that is work being done by the Governor's Press. Sam Getonga, our videographer, please wave. Thank you. Assisted by your able team, Celine, Sheila, and Purity, interns and attaches, who are doing a good job. And all officers from the Governor's Press, Wambogo, writing, and Peter, photographer, Duncan, handling the sound, and all officers are sending. So there's a photo, Patrick. Is everything in order? Okay. Namsmile basi. Ni siku ya furaha. Ni siku kuu na ni siku ya furaha. Hata kama tupo mambo ya serious business, which is it's a jolly good day. And the Deputy Governor will also join as soon as that photo is done. Patrick, let us have the DG joining. Nancy, Patrick, we have the DG also joining that photo. Okay, His Excellency, David Kanili joining them for the photo. Chief Officer Bwana Kiama, Waziri, let us have the guidance of the photos. Peter and team. Okay, he's acknowledging them and awasalimia. Alafu wapigwe picha. Peter waongoze. Yes, sawa sawa. Ili picha ziwe sawa. Asanteni sana. Makofi kwenye Wasco tafadhali. Makofi, makofi. Asante. This is historic, as Dr. Omoya said. This is the first time that we are including the water service providers. We have always signed the PCs as departments, but this is the first time we are including the water providers. Omwasco, we'd like to call upon Mr. Weston Wambogo Kamau, Chairman, Board of Directors of Omwasco PLC, sorry. Moses Munyi, Managing Director Omwasco. Gavana amefika. Tumkaribishe Gavana Dr. Kahiga. Tafadhali, karibu sana. Asante, Gavana. Tulikuwa tunajua unakuja. Tulikuwa tunakusubiri tu, lakini tukaamua tuendelee. Asante sana, Gavana amefika. All right, so Omwasco, we were calling Mr. Weston Wambogo Kamau, Chairman, Board of Directors, Omwasco Bills. We have Moses Munyi, Managing Director as well, kindly, and Mrs. Lucy Washira, Finance, Strategy and Administration Committee. On hand to receive them, we have the Waziri, Frederick Kenywa, and the Chief Officer, Bernard Kiama, who will be witnessing the signing of Omwasco's performance contract. Governor, this is the first time we include in water service providers in the signing of the pieces, so this is historic and momentous, and it is important then that we acknowledge that. And thank you for coming. We are happy to see you. Okay. All right, we have an able team of Wakili Timna Karanja, assisting, and Nancy Maina, performance analyst, together with Patrick Megwe, performance analyst. I'm guided so that we do not take so much time. Instead of the photos being taken here after the signing, we'll have them there. We'll have a small segment for the photo taking. So thank you. Omwasco signing their PC. We had Nyewasco, now we have Omwasco. And those to follow to prepare are the signatories from Mawasco. Please get ready. Sami K. Muturi, Acting Chair, Board of Directors, Mawasco. Mr. David G. Kamau, Managing Director, Mawasco, and Mrs. Veronica Kefushi, Chairman, Staff, Finance, and Administration. Please get ready. As soon as Omwasco leaves the podium, then Mawasco will come in to sign their PC. Asanteni sana. Our theme for today, that which is measured improves, and that which is measured and reported with data improves exponentially. That is performance, that is tracked and measured with data improves exponentially. Peter Drucker, father of modern management, if you can't measure it, you cannot manage it. Na ndiposa leo hii tunatia saini kwenye mikataba ya utendaji ili tuweze kufuatilia ni kipi tunachokifanya vizuri na ni wapi tunaweza kurekebisha gaps in performance and what we can do to make it better, to make it exponentially improve. We had preliminary remarks from Dr. Christopher Wamwea, who is the special advisor on performance to the governor, as well as the head of Governor's Service Delivery Unit and the head of the Performance Management Unit. And he told us why we are here and gave us a brief history and did indeed mention that this is our 5th cycle as the county government of Nyeri. Yani tumekusanyika hapa kwa mara 5, hii ikiwa ni mara ya 5, to ensure that we are signing our pieces. Okay, so now we have Mawasco. Karibuni sana Mawasco. To witness that, still Waziri remains. He's there acknowledging the signatories from Mawasco. And we have the Chief Officer, Bernard Kiamo. Sami Muturi, Acting Chair, Board of Directors, Mawasco. David Kamau, Managing Director, Mawasco. And Veronica Kefushi, Chairman, Staff, or rather Chair Lady. Gender sensitive titles. Don't say chairman, say chairperson, staff, finance, and administration. Next will be Narowasco. So they will prepare. David Wambogo, Gladys Nyeri, Warugongo, Peter Kimondo, Kimuku will prepare to come. And we move with expediency so that we do not take too much of your time. We are all busy people with other things to get to. So it is in everybody's interest, including yours, so that you're nearer the podium. As soon as they leave, then you take over. Why performance contracting is a question maybe amongst some of us, if not all. Some of us understand why we are signing the pieces, some are in a learning curve. What gets measured gets done, as we have said, and this is not just attributed to Peter Drucker. It is a known philosophy that what gets measured gets done. This is why our goals are SMART: specific, measurable, attainable, realistic, and time-bound, so that we are able to know the progress of where we started from and where we have gotten to. If you do not measure results, you cannot tell success from failure. That is important to note. And also, if you cannot reward success, it means you're probably then rewarding failure and mediocrity. Because you have to acknowledge and reward success. And this acts as motivation and an inspiration even to the staff. And if you cannot see success, you cannot learn from it. If you cannot demonstrate results, it will be hard to win public support. As staff of the county government of Nyeri, as well as the water service providers, Wanjiko is our mandate. We are here to serve the citizenry of Nyeri County. And we may lose out on public trust if we cannot show or prove what it is that we have achieved. As departments, as water service providers, as the county government of Nyeri, ni muhimu tuweze kudhibitisha kwamba tumeweza kufanya hili na lile. Asanteni sana. All right, we have the next team from Narowasco. David Wambogo, Gladys Nyeri. David Wambogo, Chair, Board of Directors, Narowasco. Gladys Nyeri, Warugongo, Managing Director, Narowasco. Dr. Peter Kemondo Kenoku, Chairperson, Finance Administration, Human Resource and Technical Committee. At hand to witness, we still have Waziri, Frederick Wanjoi Kinywa, Department of Water, Environment and Climate Change, and the Chief Officer, Bernard Kiama Karioki, Department of Water, Environment and Climate Change, to witnesses. Because the success gotten is teamwork. We say teamwork makes the dream work. Teamwork makes the dream work. So if we are able to synergize and pull together in one direction, then we stand to accomplish what we have set out to do, attain our goals and objectives. Asante sana. So the next team that will follow and should be getting ready is the Tewasco team. Ms. Wamoyo Gadenji, Chairperson, Board of Directors. Mr. Simon Wanyao, Managing Director, Tewasco. Isaac Njoroge, Derito, Chair, Audit, Risk and Compliance Committee. Please be getting ready. I'm sure we'll get a chance to acknowledge more our Shimiwas who are here, Agnes Washira and Janet Kamiru. I'm informed Kamiru St. Mary's is here. Wambogo from the Governor's Press. You're noting the Washimiwas. Thank you. Where is he? I didn't see him coming. Pole ndugu. Asante sana. Karibu. Sikuwa nimekuona, but thank you for joining us. Wahine was here. Alitoka kidogo. Mheshimiwa. Okay. Alikuwa hapa. Asante. So the team from Tewasco. Last but not least, it is them, because we have the 5 of them. We have had Nyawasco sign their PC. We have had Omwasco. We have had Mawasco. Currently, we have Narowasco at the podium, and we are going to have Tewasco. Samuel Gadenji, Chairperson, Board of Directors. Mr. Simon Wanjao, Managing Director, Tewasco, and Isaac Njoroge, and the Derito, Chair, Audit, Risk and Compliance Committee. Wakiwa pale na waziri na chief officer. The rationale for signing performance contracts or performance contracting, we restore public confidence in government if we're able to show what we are doing and it's measurable and it is tangible and they can see, they can measure. We restore public confidence. It helps us deliver the promised priorities. We say we'll do A, B, C, D. Performance contracting keeps us on our toes to deliver the ABCD we said we would. Promote effective and efficient utilization of resources. That is important, and PCs help us to do that. In essence, using fewer resources to achieve more. As well as optimizing infrastructure and other key services. And why are the PCs set at the beginning of the financial year? Why? Even as we witness Tewasco signing, we can process and internalize why is it that we sign the PCs at the beginning or the commencement of the financial year. The time the annual budget is availed, it is a time when county departments prepare their annual work plans in line with their annual development plans, and when even individual targets are set. So it is important for us to do this at this point in time. It helps us plan the work and set targets. We are able to continually monitor performance, identify the performance gaps that have emerged and address them accordingly. We are able to develop capacity to perform through training and assignment of responsibility. Collective responsibility is usually nobody's responsibility. Ati tutafanya tukiwa wengi kila nani. So it is important to assign individual responsibility even as we look at it from the lenses of a department. Periodically rating performance in a summary fashion, as well as rewarding good performance and the sanctions and the accompanying sanctions. Okay? So I believe we'll be moving to the departments. Now that we have seen and witnessed our water service providers signing their performance contracts, Governor, we are about now to have the departments. Okay. Chief. Si tumuitange ndio zikichangiwa governor akue hapa na DJ because now ndio wana witness the next phase. Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, wata witness. Nani wana sign? Okay. All right, we are shortly going to be inviting the Governor, His Excellency Dr. Mutahi Kahiga, to the podium, accompanied by His Excellency David Kinanire, our Deputy Governor. They'll be coming to the podium shortly. And the first department we'll be calling is the Executive Office of the Governor and the Deputy Governor. And we have an able team from the Performance Management Unit, the Governor's Service Delivery Unit to guide this process. Okay, some arrangements we are doing.
To start, who's going for a meeting?
Ni meeting gani kubwa hivi yenye itapita mpaka governor? Si tuite governor kwanza, ofisi ya governor. Hii.
Maybe at the office of the governor.
Badala ya public service sasa tuite gashunya hapa. Okay.
You afanya runs na trade.
Trade?
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, hebu ambia Patrick ndio anisaidia nikisahau. Okay. Okay, I believe we are ready. Not yet? Okay, sawa. The Chief of Staff, Bwana Paul Wambogo, guiding a bit of protocol there. So shortly we'll be inviting Dr. Kahiga and His Excellency DG to come to the podium. And as we ingest the insights of why we are here, the important reason, Bwana Gadoi, asante sana, working very closely with the team from enforcement and protocol Moirore. Jua serikali lazima mtaratara ifuatane vizuri na mambo ya kuwe sambamba ya kwenda nywee. Sawa. Asante. So we call upon His Excellency Dr. Mwalimu Mutahi Kahiga kindly, because you will be witnessing the signing. Ataelekezwa na watu wa performance wakiongozwa na Patrick hapa kuhakikisha na DG and the signatories to prepare to come. We have Mr. Boniface Mwangi, Director Administration Services, Mr. Solomon Chengesha, Director Administration Services, and Wakili Kimani Roshoia, Acting County Secretary and the Head of County Public Service. Karibieni tafadhali. This is the Executive Office of the Governor and the Deputy Governor. There they are to partake in the signing of the PC. We have other waheshimiwas who have joined us, and we'll acknowledge them shortly. Asanteni sana waheshimiwa kwa kujiunga nasi. We have the legal officer Timna Karanja and Nancy Maina, performance analyst, together